Hello again. In this video I want to talk about influence or power of books, individual books. If you are first time in my video, you might not know that I talking a lot about power of individual thought, and that individual thought from the level of 100, fear, anxiety, has the power in microvolts that was proved by kinesiology. And you might ask what the kinesiology is. There is a real college of kinesiology if you have an interest, but those numbers were proved by very sophisticated machines that power of one thought from the level of 100, fearful thought, is that number. So you see, if you calculate that number, you will get in microvolts very small number. But what about power of thought from level of 500, the loving thought, when you go to nature or look at your pet and have those loving, oh, I love you, and you don't want to change anything with that thing that you see. That's the loving thoughts I'm talking about. And that power of that individual thought is that small number as well. But like you compare those numbers, the power of individual thought of 500 is much more, will give you much more energy than the power of 100. So if you had a choice and read the books that would give you more power, which one would you choose? We are not conscious about it, I know. That's why I want to bring to our awareness that information that was discovered by Dr. David R. Hawkins. The map that he created for all of us is so useful, because what was discovered that emotions like shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger and pride will keep us in victimhood field, emotion. And so you won't be able to change if you are in that energy of victimhood. We don't understand what the energy is, but whatever we do, whatever we think, there is energy behind, and that's the understanding you must bring to your awareness. If you will bring that understanding to your awareness, you are safe, because you can change. We are changeable. We can develop our brain that can automatically be in those fields, positive fields, so you can build your life in positive, powerful way. And books can help you, because books are individual sentences that will give you individual thoughts. Can you imagine to have thousands, billions of the same thoughts, how powerful you will become? What was discovered that if you are reading books from the higher level, from the higher level, like you are seer from positive level, your brain is developing very quickly, and you are able only then to think on your own. Here you pushed to be a victim, so if somebody will give you some ideology, idea, you will follow, because brain is not able to understand, it's not developed that deeply on the higher level to understand where is the catch. So to be that person that is able to see where you can be trapped, you must, there is no choice, you must to read books from the higher level of consciousness. And one of the books that I would like to recommend is Jane Austen. It's not one, but read all of them if you can. I discovered Jane Austen here in Canada. Back home, when I was in grade 8, I discovered Leo Tolstoy. And what happened to me that nobody at that time recommended Leo Tolstoy to read. It was like my personal experience. I knew from wherever I was reading that something marvelous I'm reading, that those sentences are full of energy, full of something that I could not understand, but there was something in those books. I knew that they are special. I knew that I want to read another one. And War and Peace was the first one that I started to read in grade 8. And I kept that book for my whole life. So when I came to Canada, I brought that book as well. I bought this one here in English version because when I came, my English was very poor, and I started to read in English what I liked to read back home to help myself to develop English language, English speaking skill. So my recommendation is to read books from the higher level of consciousness. How do I know that this book is on the higher level of consciousness? There is a list of classics. Go for classics first. Absolutely, because when you developed that brain from classics books, you won't be that easily trapped. You might from time to time, but you will recognize that quickly. It's not gonna be that easy for someone to control you, to put you in the position that it's not beneficial for your life. Even though you might, we're humans, but you will recognize that very, very quickly. That energy that you were building for years, that positive energy will save you. You are not safe here. You must understand that those emotions will control and pull your life down. So start with books that will give you more power to your brain, that you will understand tomorrow better and better, that you will truly and in reality become smarter. You won't become smarter here because that's the feeling of victimhood, and there are many books that will keep you there. So stay, absolutely stay with classics. If you don't know what the classics are, I can give you the list of classics. Just let me know that you need a list of classics to start your venture with classics books. What else I would recommend at this point for adult? Of course, Hillsdale College. Hillsdale College online. I already finished a few courses. It's a free, absolutely free. You don't have to pay to take any course. And take those courses if you can from Hillsdale College, because you can develop your brain by taking the courses from them. It is marvelously done. Teachers are very open-minded. You will love it. Absolutely, you will love it. There is something when you start to read classics. You won't be attracted to books like this one. I know Harry Potter, many young people loved it. But if you are serious searcher for truth, what you will discover that book give you just the power, maybe a little bit of 200, no more. So you won't have much to find out about your life, reality, the truth, how you can build your life. You won't find out much. And for some minds, actually, Harry Potter's book could be damaging. I don't want to criticize too much Harry Potter, But if you are there and only there, just look at yourself where you are right now. What kind of reality? Are you still a victim? Are you still in the blame? Or you are here in more understanding that you are the one that create my life. What you will understand starting to read classics book, that you are in power of your life. And to help yourself empower more and more, you must start to read classics. There's no choice. Otherwise you're gonna be here. What right now is going on in our society, probably in the whole world, it's just, I don't know, stupidity to the highest. People are feeding by blame. There is not much of cooperation. We fight with each other. The groups are made of those victims. Yeah, we are victims because of something else. So instead of building society up, somehow, what happened at school, that children and students and adults were pushed back to victimhood. And the only way to save yourself, you must read books from the higher level of consciousness, because then you will understand very quickly, and you won't be that puppet easily controlled by others. We don't understand consciously how powerful books are for us, not to read any, but to read books only from higher level of consciousness, because those books will help you to develop your brain. And when your brain is developed, only then you are a powerful person. So remember that power of thoughts, because when you start to read classics, you are here. You are here. It's a powerful position. You can develop your real talents that you are not aware yet. That's the only way. You must do that work to develop your brain. You cannot degrade your brain, because when your brain is only here and not developed fully, you always going to be a victim. So remember about the power of thought from 500 and 100. 500 will give you more energy to enjoy and live and understand and think. Remember also about Hillsdale College. Courses online, very easy to take, and free as well. Of course, you can donate to that Hillsdale College from your choice. Nobody is forcing. You can do them for free, and you can also donate, but it is going to be absolutely from your position, your choice. I donated already because I benefited so much from those courses. Finished 4 courses already, and started fifth one. So instead of watching mindlessly all kinds of videos that won't give you that power of your brain, sign up for Hillsdale College and start. Jane Austen, any book of your choice, to develop your brain so you could not be catched or trapped by those who have an intention to control only